Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Let me show you something. Something marvelous. Something spectacular. Something we didn't get to see last episode. Let me head down this way. You may already be able to tell what I'm showing you. It's silent. Listen to that. There's no, giant whirlwind going off. It's just pure silence. Well, I mean, apart from the buzzing sound in the background. But, it's silent comparatively. Anyway, what we're going to do this time is we're going to start with some leveling up. But we might have to start with a rest. Let's see how our current stat things are looking. Because we don't want to go into one of these with a stat down, because I believe it does actually affect how you can level up, which is very annoying. It might only be two of us. Yeah, only us two are actually low. Okay. Do we have... Yeah, we have restorations. Well, that'll work then. There's restoration number 1. Cool. And there's restoration number 2. We definitely want to do restoration before we level up as well, so that we can get everything. But we want to level up before we rest, so that we can get all of our new spells ready for when we inevitably betray Jirabeth. So... let's start leveling up. Oh, also, I was told, apparently Sentence does now work. It just doesn't tell you that it works. But it doesn't work on the main character, it only works on your allies. Which is a little confusing. I may have to do some testing of my own. But Sentence, or Judge ability, might actually work. So, we might, just might, have a full working character now. Which is crazy. Anyway, let's level up. So, Inquisitor Judge, level 14. What do we get at level 14? Exploit Weakness. We learn to take advantage of any opportunity that presents itself. Whenever the Inquisitor scores a critical hit, she ignores any damage reduction the target might have. In addition, if the target has regeneration, the creature loses regeneration on the round following the critical hit and can die normally during that round. Creatures whose regenerations always function are immune to this effect. Okay, so this sounds like it's mostly useful if you're an Inquisitor who's using, a weapon that's gonna crit, like a big weapon, high crit range, you're looking to do the one-shot kills. We're not really that Inquisitor, but, still pretty nice for us. Yeah, ignoring damage reduction's kinda cool. I like it. Right, we'll take that. Here, we put points into anything that says 13, and then lower religion's kinda like our dead skill at the bottom. We need to figure out how to fix that, because low religion is something that we're lacking a little bit. Maybe I should take a skill focus in it. I don't know. Not this level, but maybe we should. What do we want here? So we already have Find Traps and Effortless Armor on our other spell books. We don't need them because we're going to get infinite length buffs. Well, 24-hour length buffs, but for, all intents and purposes, infinite. So, what do we want to do? Is there anything here that would be useful? Aid could potentially be useful if we wanted to, if we want to have a few more buffs for other people. That's definitely a good buff. Remove Paralysis is okay. I kind of thought we already had that. Maybe I should take Remove Paralysis, just so we have it. Because we can use spells whenever, so it makes sense for us to have that. Stone Skin Communal is only available to us and Camellia. So that would be a nice one to have, potentially. Even if we don't necessarily use it, like if we kept that for bosses, that would be absolutely fine. And it would again be a 24-hour long buff if we were to get that and use it after Greater Enduring Spells. So yeah, cool. Some rather straightforward stuff for us, but I think that'll work. Okay. Now I would say, is there anywhere we want... I would say it's time to put them on our bars so that we remember to use them, but let's be realistic. There's nowhere on our bars these could go. What I really need to do is just do a little check here and go, what do I need and what don't I need? What I might start doing is putting things like Remove Sickness, Restoration, all of this sort of stuff under the spellbook instead of having it under, taking up space. And then only have things that are taking up space that are, use it during combat. And then these things are things I can go and look for. I can say, okay, do we have restoration? I will have to check, like, the, you know, the spell levels, but I can do that. Anyway,
No reason to pause.
Seela, you're gonna be by far the easiest. Oh, what do you get at this level? Aura of Faith. At 14th level, a paladin's weapons are treated as good aligned for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. Any attack made against an enemy within 10 feet of her is treated as good aligned for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. This ability functions only when the paladin is conscious, not if she is unconscious or dead. Fair enough. Yeah. We'll take a point in each of these. And use magic device, I think is the last one for you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, she's done. Well, that was easy. Nice level up. Very easy. Next up, Wendowog. Now, Wendowog gets quite a lot at this level because not Rangers, I read the wrong one, Ragers, Barbarians get quite a lot at every level. So she gets more damage reduction, she gets more endurance, which is just resistances, and she also gets a new rage power. Cool. Right, let's see what we want to go for here. She's perception, mobility, athletics. Rage power. Okay. So, what do we already have as her rage powers? We already have Fiend Totem Lesser, Reflexive Dodge, Rolling Dodge, and then Sense, so ability to see unseen foes. So this is what gives us our Gore attack, yeah. So what does Fiend Token do from that? Anyone striking the Barbarian with a melee weapon, an unarmed strike, or a natural weapon takes 1d6 points of piercing damage. Not bad. Increased damage reduction is only an extra 2, but it's not necessarily terrible. The Barbarian is immune to sickened and nauseated conditions. Actually really nice. Like this one's just a really nice ability. A bite attack as well could be okay, just to add in yet another attack. Immune to shaken and frightened. Oh, wait a second. We need to be level 12 to take this. Oh yes, we must have other level 12 ones, because this is our... Yeah, well, unless... Yeah, so this is Barbarian levels. So do we have any other level 12 ones? No, but I bet some of the other ones are some of the Fiend tokens, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to take Fearless Rage. This one's actually really nice. Not running away is great. That helps us a lot. Just having someone else who can sit and fight under all circumstances is a good thing to have.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Darren, let's level you up. So, Oracle, you get 7th level spells. Love it. We'll take Knowledge World. We really got Knowledge World on him. This seems like a thing we could have optimized a little bit better. Anyway, you know what? It was a thing I was optimizing better. I think I'd stopped taking it to take Lore Religion, right? Yeah, so I could write so I could write scrolls. Yeah. Okay. I think that's probably a better one. Yeah, I think it's probably better to put more points into that. I don't think we really need the Knowledge World, because we are always going to be in the party, and our Knowledge World is just going to be higher. Yeah, so let's go with this. So what's this? A 6th level spell. Okay. So it's competing against those. Do we have any other... Oh, sorry, this is 7th level. I don't know why I thought these were going to be 6th. I think it's just because that was already on 6th. We don't have any 7th. Okay. So. Looking for anything that's like buff. That's not a buff. That one is a round per level buff. That's not a buff. That's not a buff. Don't need that one. Not a buff, not a buff, not a buff. Not a buff. Not a buff. A Greater Restoration, what does it do? Cures all negative and all permanent and temporary negative levels. Dispels all magical effects. Blah de blah de blah. Fatigue and exhaustion. Okay, we could take it. We don't really need it. Resurrection. Complete strength res. Very nice. No buffs this level at all. Guess we could take Summon Monster. The problem with Summon Monster is like, let's just summon a bunch of like weak things. Oh, Greater Elemental? Ooh. Next level of Elemental? Yeah, let's take that. Love it. Okay, so that has now appeared in here. We did also get Cure Serious Wounds Mass anyway. so that's fine. I think I had all my... Yeah, I have all my summons here. Let's swap these two. There we go. That kind of works. So it's the next level up of summon. We don't really need all the summons here because we're realistically only going to summon the highest one in most situations. But anyway, it's fine. Nenio! Nenio, you are going to get your next level of wizard. You don't get the next level of spells, but that's okay. All of that's fine for you. Oh no, you do get the next level. Wait, never mind, you don't. What do we want? So things I should have: Shadow Conjuration Greater. Duplicates any sorcerer or wizard conjuration as okay, summoning or creation spell. Yeah, okay. I mean, we might as well have it. It's another illusion spell. And we get another one as well. I'm really looking for something that can kill swarms now. That's around your yourself, right? Yeah. So we're looking for something else. What's ice? He turns you into ice. Okay. I'm just doing another little quick scan, see if we've got anything. Power word blind. Cause a creature to be blinded. It doesn't have a save by the looks of it. Yeah, okay. The duration of the spell is based on the target's current hit points. If it's got more than 200, it's unaffected. Well, that's not useful, is it? That's just bad. What about this? Joyful Rapture. All allies are freed from any emotion effects. The spell also cures 1d4 points of intelligence, wisdom, or charisma damage to all allies in the area. That's not bad. Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll take Joyful Rapture. Doesn't help us against swarms, but I don't think any of them are going to help us against swarms. I'll do spells at the end as well.
I'm prepared.
Right. Oh, what do we get? We get a combat style feat. Nice. So, pointing all of these. Wonderful. And then, we get to choose one of these. We can have skill, focus, or archery. Do we have any archery left? Point blank master. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when firing a selected weapon while threatened. Yeah, I'll take that one. For the longbow. Okay. Turns out that was a very easy level up. Right, now we need to go back through. Anyone who has a spell book, yeah, we just need to make sure we have spells in. Although, the problem is that because so many of them are based off wisdom and we still... Wait, we don't have the wisdom buff anymore? I thought we did. Oh, must have worn off. Anyway, that's fine then.
Prove my worth.
Because we don't have the wisdom buff, all of these are actually how many spell slots they have, so we're good. Inspire Recovery is really good if I remember to use it. Aspect of the Wolf. You gain a +4 enhancement bonus to strength and dexterity. Probably not that useful because we already have those buffs generally. Blessings of the Salamander. Makes someone able to regenerate each round. I might just take another Inspiring Recovery. I like reses. I think res is a very good thing to have. Here. Oh, also while I'm here, do a little type sort here. Yeah, I thought I had a few more for her. Just to note down. Not that we necessarily want them, but just to have them noted. I should also probably use the Triceratops more. I just don't think it's that good, and I think it's a lot of extra micro. But we should probably use it. I'll have one of those, that's fine. Here. Like, I mean, yeah, it's probably not the best, but like, another Chain Lightning. It's really hard to not say that Chain Lightning is the best one here. You know what we should probably do? We should probably have like a couple of Hellfire Rays, because that would actually have helped us as well. 4 Chain Lightnings, 4 Hellfire Rays seems fine. Anything else? We could potentially give her even more early game spells. We have that item that does it, but yeah, maybe not right now. Here, we actually have a 4th level spell now, so we can take that, opposed to just having the wisdom for one. The rest we don't have any more spaces for, and then we don't choose spells. Cool.
We will win.
Right, so she will then have all of those when we rest. Wonderful. Let's quick save. And I guess we should rest now.
Missed
Right?
me already.
Did we already rest at the end of the episode? We seem to have all of this all of this is back. Oh, we have full spell slots. Do you get full spell slots when you level? I don't remember resting. That's the thing that's confusing me. I don't really remember resting at all. Maybe I did. Wait, did I rest here? I did when that thing was going off. So I actually don't want to rest now. I do want to buff now. But yeah, I don't want to rest. I actually had forgotten that I rested. That might have become obvious to you at some point during this episode. Okay, so don't rest again. Just buff. We'll accept that we don't have all of our spells right now. That's okay. I am going to fully buff, even though we might leave this place immediately. Just in case we don't. Because if we don't, we have to fight more demons. Although, to be honest, as long as they're not in a swarm, I'm probably pretty good about that. I don't really care. Yep, one for you. One for you. The nice thing about raising our strength is that it will also raise our party's like max carrying capability. So that'll fix that issue as well. Which is why I buffed everybody. One for you. One for yourself. One for Nanny. One for you. One for you. Little shield buff. Another little shield buff. Wisdom buff. One of those. One of those. Another one of those. One for you. One for you. Fire. Acid. Cold. I should probably make ourselves immune to electricity if I'm going to lightning bolt through us. But you know, that's fine. Cold. Fire. Fully buffed. That's on. We'll do one of these.
Where do you want
You're fine, you're fine.
unbiased opinion?
Mage armor. That's okay. Oh, these need to go somewhere. That's going to go over there, and that's going to go over there. There. Sure. That's about right. And then you don't have... Oh, yeah, you have your buffs. You have Lone Strider and then Featherstep Mass. Right, quick save. Oh, also heal. Cool. And let's head around here. Right, so we could speak to Jerabeth. I'm not going to speak to her deliberately because I think it will advance things. I'm going to try and open this door, which I believe we have the key for now. Area exit. Wow. Really? Okay. Oh, wait a second. Did I do those? Did I do these? No. Okay.
Smile. The world's not
Well, I
ending
believe
just yet.
then that this one, I don't know how we missed this previously, but this one is, it's in type, so we should be able to find it. It is not that one. Not that one. Chamber, Lord. I don't think it's that one. It's the other one that we have. They're also different. Is it this one? Oh, no, that's on Midnight Bolts. Mysterious Note. I think it's this one. So 3 changes places with 4. Star turns to nothing. Behold a star in darkness. So 3, 4. Star to nothing. Behold a star in darkness. So it's 3, 4. Behold a star in nothing. Star in darkness. Okay, that's wrong. So it must be like this. There we go. It was one of those. It was 3, 4, and then some extras. Wait, that was what opened this door? Wait a second. That opened this door. We got through this door. Did we get through it in a different way, or did I already solve this puzzle? I already solved this puzzle. So I spent all that time last time thinking it was the solution when I'd already solved the puzzle? Alright. That one's kind of on me.
Let
a little
us be
bit.
off.
Right. Quick save. Oh, we also... I forgot, we have literature to read. Right, where were we? We have a whole... I forgot we had so many books as well before we speak to her, like Zanthir Fang's notes. The hefty notebook in a thick leather... leather cover, every inch of which has been nibbled on by insects. There are dark streaks of dry blood on the binding. Documented inside, in small precise handwriting, are the experiments of Zanthir Vang. The records mostly describe complex magical processes, the deciphering of which would take several days at least, but there are scattered passages written in less esoteric language. Telepathy, a dead end. I need a way to control the insects directly with my will alone, bypassing conscious thought entirely. Parasitism Symbiosis. Test subject's skin is gradually ingested, replaced by the swarm. Result, failure. How do I stop them from eating through tissue? What is flesh? What is a body part? Planting larvae in the fatty tissues under the effect of indecipherable. The test subjects report pain when the hatching insects pierce through. The next step is to test it on myself. Gradual amputation of the left hand. Phalanx by phalanx. Focus on phantom pains. Success. The locusts take the form of fingers. Only half of the fourth and all of the fifth finger for now. The locusts are still not completely responsive to my will, but enough to be able to write this with my new hands. The next problem, the brain. Dispersed cognition. Removing consciousness to the astral plane. The test subject retains awareness when locusts replace up to 2/3 of the brain. Trepanation, success, vision, unusual effect, extremely itchy scalp. Okay, so it's about how he turned into the swarm that walks. So we got the Diary of the Student of the great Zanthir, the Plagued One. The new guy and his bloody candle stopped me from sleeping again last night. He's trying to get to grips with the ritual before the more advanced students. We'll see how well he studies after I've chucked all his candles in the latrine. Yesterday we were loading crystals into the machine. Our teacher watched our every movement, and no wonder. None of us have successfully performed the transformation ritual without his oversight. The new boy opened his gob to say something, but the Plagued One shut him up quick. I think by sending one of his locusts under the new boy's skin. There's no time for chit-chat when you're working with Nahindrian crystals. They're worth as much as diamonds, and they're delivered here straight from the abyss. Everything was going fine, except the person in charge of the ritual supplies turned out to be an idiot like all the ones before him. He forgot to do a quality check on our prime ingredient. Crystals can vary in quality, and transformation requires flawless specimens. One time, some lumpen, dull-looking crystal found its way into the machine. The machine broke down and the subject was blown to pieces. The Plagued One was raging. Once he calmed down and kicked the surviving students out the lab, we were down by 4. Pity we didn't lose more. I really should smother an extra few of them some night when I get the chance. I'll get to that later. Sometimes I think what we're trying to do here is pointless. You'd have to actually be Zanthir the Plagued One to remember all the details and nuances of the transformation ritual. It's bad enough having to check the crystals, never mind having to hold in your mind all the correct proportions and the minute calibrations of the machines. So far, not even one of the advanced students has completed the transformation process successfully. The demons come out broken, mad, or lame. I should sneak into the Plagued One's study again and read through his papers. Maybe I'll find something I can use as crib notes. The entries end here. Ah. I see. Probably killed by the Great Plagued One, I would assume. And then I think we might be out of notes. I thought we had more to read, but I think that's it in terms of new notes. Oh, we had Baphomet the Imprisoned. I'm fairly certain we might have read this already. We might have. Yeah, I think we did. That's fine. Anything else? Actually, you know what? For the other ones, we can check when we get back to base. Yeah, we can check when we get back to base. These two were kind of unique to here. But we really should do like a little lower check and clean up of our inventory. I learned something new from these books. Okay, so almost definitely I hadn't read them. Or read that one because I learned something new. Let's see, where is that? That is... so the diary here gave us a +1 bonus to fortitude saving throws against distorted demons. The notes gave us a +1 competency bonus against fear and frightened effects. And a +1 competency bonus to CMD and CMB. Alright, I'll read the Baphomet one. We are all children of Baphomet. Read this and pass it on. The story of our master is an example to his followers, a paragon of cunning and dauntless courage that all of us should strive to emulate. Set goals that are beyond your capabilities, so daring that once you succeed, your dying foes will be shaken and humiliated. Remember that Lord Baphomet was unafraid of challenging one who was not simply his equal, but a god, the accursed Asmodeus, whose staff our master wanted to steal for his beloved Lamashtu. Caught by the devil and betrayed by his beloved mistress, Baphomet was thrown into a maze so twisted and inconceivable that, as the ruler of hell boasted, no one, not even the first of the Minotaurs, could hope to find a way out. But our master was not one to back down after a single defeat. With a pentagram branded on his forehead and a black heart burning with vengeance, Baphomet disgraced Asmodeus not just by escaping the labyrinth, but by taking it with him as well. And to this day, the pentagram on the Lord of the Minotaurs remains as a mockery to the god whose pride was used to wipe beneath the bull's tail. Take after Baphomet, risk everything, never break, trample anyone attempting to trample you. Serve our master well so that Baphomet's army grows in number while our enemies grows weaker. Hail Baphomet, with deeds insidious and covert. Hail him, hail him, hail him forevermore. The Circle of Loyal Templars. Ooh, okay, cool. Wait, did I learn something new again? No, I don't think so. Alright, Jerebeth, it's time for us to betray you. You discover Jerebeth engrossed in a task. She is holding a locust between two delicate clawed fingers, one of the locusts that previously comprised Zanthir Vang. As you watch as she slowly pushes a needle into its body. The demon observes the locust's convulsions with fascination. This will require a lot of work to preserve this beauty. See, using another living being in one way or another as the highest form of compassion possible for us demons, to coexist with others like we like, and to take pleasure in it is simply beyond our capabilities. You did as you promised, Crusader, but you do know that making deals with demons is a losing game, yes? Lucky for you, I enjoy playing with mortals so much that I will keep up the act and fulfill my part of the bargain. Ask me a question and I will answer. Yes, definitely going to get to that part. Promised. Yeah, okay, so that's what we thought it was. One of the Baphomet cultists ran from me. Zanthir. Do you know where I can find her? Zanthir is a crafty and shrewd liar. She has a hideout right under your nose, not far from Dresden. Search the temples of your good deities and search them carefully. One of them is larger than it looks. Oh, she's in the Temple of the Good Hunt, huh? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Tell me everything you know about Nahindrian crystals and the ritual that's being used to enhance the demons. Oh, I can tell you a lot about that. I've gone through the ritual myself. When I return to the Abyss, I will destroy the memory. That feeling of incredible helplessness and pain. Horrifying pain. The crystal is not like an ordinary magic potion you may have encountered before. It changes a demon's very essence, their soul, if you like. It changes you entirely. But you're hardly interested in my trials and tribulations. Listen, the crystals are brought here directly from the Abyss, from the Midnight Isles, the realm of Lady Nocticula, with her permission and approval. Hip Zamira herself, the daughter of Lord Baphomet, oversees the shipments herself. Weird to say herself twice. Zanthir has always been in charge of the transformations, but he was not the one who devised the ritual or discovered the crystal's properties. The architect taught him that. She, Areelu Vorlesh, is unbearably arrogant. She thinks that she has the right to push real demons around. So don't think that you've solved this problem for good. Sooner or later, Areelu will share the secret of the ritual with another, and demons more powerful than you will inundate the lands of the Worldwound once more. Tell me about who you served. Who commands the demon forces in the Worldwound? Lord Deskari was the one who started the invasion. Areelu Vorlesh opened the Worldwound for him, and she expanded it for him. Later he was joined by my master, Lord Baphomet, now former master. Few people know that Lady Nocticula has been helping them from the shadows, as is her wont. But commanding forces, battles, all that is beneath the notice of the Lords of the Abyss. Each of them has their own archpriest. Deskari has his echo. literally a lesser incarnation of Deskari himself. Baphomet's forces are led by the ruthless Hep Zamira, his daughter by blood. Each of the archpriests have a host of powerful beings at their command, such as myself, Manago, Darazand, and the captivating Zanthir. We mustn't forget him. And then there is... All is silent in your head for a moment. Then there is her, Areelu Vorlesh, the architect of the Worldwound, she's called. Born a pitiful mortal, not a demon. Not even reborn in death like Zanthir. She stands apart from all others. She goes where she wants. She talks to the archpriests as equals and sees everyone else as underlings, nothing more. I'm not even sure she obeys the echo of Deskari or if he obeys her. What do you know about Areelu Vorlesh? Your head is filled with a harsh rattling sound. It seems that Jerebeth is angry. Areelu Vorlesh, 100 years ago she was a human, a common eldritch sorcerer from Sarkoris. Where Sarkoris did not care for arcane magic users, druids, shamans, priests ruled those lands, and they despised anyone who wielded magic in ways different to their own. The mages held in greatest suspicion saw out their days in the prison known as Threshold, and that is where Areelu was held. From her cells she appealed to Lord Deskari, and for some reason he saw something in that pathetic mortal plaything that was worthy of his attention. No one knows what they spoke of, or what they did, but Areelu emerged from her prison cell utterly changed. She emerged when the earth all around was fracturing, and all Golarion shuddered from the wound inflicted on it. Right there, within the walls of Threshold, the Worldwound began to break open. Areelu changed her very nature. She turned herself into a half-fiend. On her own, or with the Lord's help, I don't know. Her powers grew exponentially, and many of Deskari's generals surging through the wound into Golarion saw her as a queen. Gutless losers. Areelu was utterly unaffected by her fame. It was as if nothing could provoke her, not the hatred of her former people, not the fear and envy of the demons. And this is how she is to this day. She roams between the planes alone, pursuing her own ends. Areelu Vorlesh, betrayer of humanity, architect of everything you see around you. Okay. Zanthir said there is a place called the Midnight Fane, directly below Dresden. What do you know about it? The Midnight Fane, of course. It was built in the bowels of the earth below Dresden, so deep underground that even the power of the mighty Sword of Valor cannot reach it. It's a chapel of 3 demon lords, Deskari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. All of the Worldwound is connected, fused with the Abyss, but this place especially so. It contains a rift known as the Gates of Midnight. The chapel is protected against any invasion. All visitors from the Midnight Isles go there. Manago and Darazand have built their nests there. I enjoyed spending time there myself, until it became too unruly. Well, here's the thing. You're a demon, and I'm not gonna keep my word with you. You fulfilled your part of the deal, and I no longer have any use for you. As a demon, you should have expected this. Alright, we finished our quest, and now we're attacking Jerebeth. I just couldn't see a way that we could leave her alive at the end of this, realistically, you know? Kill the cultists. They're very tanky. Happy I shot them and didn't assume that they were going to be instant kills. You're going to head over here and attack. Well, I would hit the one in front of you once you get a couple of buffs on. Nice damage. Invisibility does absolutely nothing for us. Hey, we passed our will saving throws. Nice. Darren. Demoralizer. Intimidate check failed. He can do that? He can if he rolls a 4. To be fair, it was about 50-50. Sela, I have a feeling I want to get you to attack over here. I might get Wendawog to do that. You smite and attack her.
No glory without.
Yeah, I definitely want Wendawog over here. Yeah, okay. Little chain lightning before you become immune. You're already immune? Okay. My bad. Shadow Demon was summoned though, which is nice. Wait, how did it become your turn again? This is a little bit of a bug. Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Hit the cultist. At least we knocked it over, I guess. Wendawog. Rage. Get over here. It's very dead. Okay, Arushale. This is your target.
I will resist.
Nice. Horse can now come over here and help. We're gonna go for hitting it. Yeah. If we can. Mind Fog. Kind of annoying. Succeeded at a fortitude saving throw against Death Clutch. I'm assuming something that would kill us. Yes, something that would effectively try and kill us. It would have killed the Rushalet if it had hit. Wow, okay. Well, Darren, try to figure out where I want you to go. You're going to get out of the fog. That seems like a good start. Then probably just shoot her. That didn't work. Seela. I'll do the everybody smite. I should have done it to start with. So everybody now has access to the smite. Okay. Nenio, you're gonna get out the fog. Then maybe one of these. Oh, high miss. Okay. Or a high miss chance. That means that probably... Can I go around this side of the... Yeah, I think I can go around this side of the chair. I did get hit by the mind fog. Let's not worry about that. With a failed will saving throw. But yeah, it probably means they just have a high dex and... Yeah, touch attack. I'm assuming. Yeah, touch is 28. It's not actually that high. We just have a really terrible to hit. Alright, I'm going to hit it with one of those. Because I had to move this turn. Horse, go in. Yeah, just kind of like... Oh, you know what we could do? We could do this as well. Just to make sure it does damage to itself. I hate Restless Slumber on us. That's fine though. We could try and demoralize them again. Let's try and demoralize them again. Intimidate check failed again. That was a pretty bad roll again. Seela, attack. Nice. We actually hit twice. Good. Shadow Demon did some stuff. So we know we don't want to hit... Why can't you do anything? What's up with you, Nanio? What's your state right now? Its intellect and charisma scores drop to 1. It's unable to cast spells. Oh, we're a ravaging monster. Okay, shoot it.
You're irrelevant.
Well, still can't hit. He's now asleep and angry.
Prepare yourself.
Just keep shooting. Hit it. Nice.
We won't falter.
Keep going. Restless Slumber on our horse. It's like we're fighting Nenio. Not Nenio, Ember. Once again, that failed. Okay. Cast Insanity on us, but we're immune to that. Awesome. Seela, attack.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
4 misses. Wonderful. Could have maybe used a haste in this fight, but it's not, you know, necessary.
Mind over muscle.
Still angry and asleep.
Guide my hand.
Alright, get into the corner here. There a way to wake her up? I guess we could do damage to her. How, I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we could. Hey, we got an extend meta magic rod. Doesn't really seem like we got a huge reward there. Did we at least get XP? We did get 5,000 XP for killing Wendowog. I'm gonna need you to wake up at some point here. You know what? I'll just rectify your state. Wait, Destructive Dispel works against... wait a second. Disruptive Dispel works against your own side? Why? That's, okay. That's a great question. Right, do that again. Try and remove the negative ability. It didn't work. Okay, so it must be through some other method. Oh, you're also very angry? I like how we just have 2 that are just very angry. 3, actually. Must have been an AoE or something. Yeah, you're also very angry. Okay. Let's get some of these things removed. Do that. Oh, I forgot to check how low your stats have gone, but I assume it's just the 2 and the 3. There's one back. Can do this a lot better, I'm sure. Alright, there's two. Two again. Just looking for a roll of a 2 on a d4. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything for you, apparently. How's that possible? Oh, that might be permanent or something? Alright, just use restoration. Screw it. Yeah, I kind of expected a little bit more from killing Jerbeth. I kind of expected it to, you know, do something. So, like, you know, a dialogue or something. But no, I guess that's it. We're done here. So this is go to the Temple of Good Hunt. This is go to the Midnight Fane. Alright, that's fine. And the rest doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, let's go to that temple. Also collect all. Also, we're probably going to go to Dresden and Cell first. Assuming it doesn't immediately cutscene us. Ah! Sorry, place is being attacked. Anything down here got any problems? No. What about this? Experienced mages will summon fire elementals. Cool. Rushale wants to talk. Neat. Dead horses. A group of crusaders killed during the Second Crusade rose as undead, and they've been hunting demons for many decades. Death has warped their minds, and they failed to realize that they had long been dead. Upon meeting the commander's soldiers, they greeted them with joy and offered to merge with the ranks of the crusaders. So we can lay the fallen to rest or accept them into the army. I guess we'll lay the fallen to rest, although I don't really see why we couldn't add them to the army. Doesn't seem like that's something that we should do. Anyway. Their battle was over and it was the commander's sacred duty to release their souls. The priests, upon performing the ritual of repose, said that the gods were pleased with this deal. Nice. Zanthir's experiments. Ooh. The commander came across the notes of Zanthir Vang. The experiments they describe are horrible, inhumane, and intriguing. Zanthir used to submit himself and his victims to metamorphosis in an attempt to become a living swarm united by a single consciousness. The commander can repeat the experiments, but at a very high cost. She will have to expose numerous mortals to painful vivisection, not to mention the fact that the commander herself will be subjugated to unbearable suffering. No doubt the horror of this procedure will turn many crusaders away from their leader. Furthermore, there is no certain reward for such a venture. Apart from a better understanding of the insect's nature and a moderate yet questionable gain in power, the knowledge gleaned from the experiment's outcome will have no practical value. Not yet, at least. Yeah, no, we're not going to do this one. Is there a way of removing it from my list so I don't accidentally click it? It's the I want to go down the swarm that walks path. There's no other thing to it. We have enough for last forces? Cool. We could improve crusade morale if we need to. Don't need to do that. Okay, we're fine then. We're cool. We're cool. Cool. Right, leave that be. We have to do some battle stuff. Let's start with Crusader Army 1. You're gonna make your way down here to the Alley Battalion. Apparently, by the way, there isn't actually any there isn't any mechanic for these things getting stronger as they come and attack you, as in like getting more and more of them or anything. It's just like pure bad luck that we had so many previously. Oh, Movanic Devas. When did we get them? Oh well, we have them now. Did we have any of this to do? No? Okay, that's fine. So we're all done there. Let's go to Boring Squad. Boring Squad. Defend Gloomy Gorge. Cool. What are you doing? Are you just summoning something? Okay. Kill that one. Shoot. Give me another shot. Nope. Okay. Should probably put those guys on the inside. I think that's exactly what I did when they were over here as well. I don't know why I didn't even attack here, but that's fine. They're dead. End of combat. Cool. Let's actually do that little optimization that I can do. If I switch these two around, that'll work better, because now these ones are a little bit closer to the center. Right, head down here, face the other army. Cool. Let's go. Get rid of the ones that can, the ones that can do mind control, basically. Okay. This one's much stronger. Okay. Guard. Step back. Oh, on this particular map, you're just trapped. Love it. Attack. And round here. And again. Shoot him. Shoot him. Now there's only 12 of them left. That's fine. Attack here. And attack here. And get him. Nice. They've moved into attack there. They are going to take some damage back. Shoot. Could have used spells and things. No real reason to worry about it. Yeah, if we're not going to go under infirmary limit, there's no reason to use anything. I should say over infirmary limit, but anyway, doesn't matter. And shoot. And they're dead. Nice. Easy enough. Awesome. Right, so now we've done that one. I'll send you back over here, because that's roughly where you need to be. And then we can go back to this army. So we did actually just rest. One, I'm going to go this way just so I can finish the path. Ooh, that's cool. Somebody on the road? We are heavily encumbered. It's Kaelessa! Because that's foreign.
Onwards.
Does our heavily injured party move forward? Before you, exhausted and seated on the ground, is none other than Foreign. He looks up at you in surprise. Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you here. It appears my luck hasn't run out just yet. May I ask for your help? You notice a sizable amount of blood pooled by his legs. A belt is tied around one leg below the knee, but it doesn't appear to have stopped the bleeding. Let's assess his wound. Foreign has lost a lot of blood. Judging by the pool around his boot, he should have collapsed into unconsciousness long ago. He must be a truly resilient fighter. So much blood. He should have lost all strength and collapsed by now. How odd, is he really that strong? Survey the area. Foreign's strength has failed him at the worst possible time. He has stopped to rest in the middle of an open area where a deadly arrow may come flying from any direction, and anyone approaching him to help will likewise be in danger. What are you doing here? I was tracking Kaelessa and found her lair not far from here. Again we fought, and again she was able to wound me. She is following my trail here as we speak. Foreign, I see the criminal aura of your soul. I don't believe you. Foreign's face wrinkles. Your mythic powers are deceiving you, that is all I can say. He can't be trusted. An elf seems to have appeared out of thin air. She shoots Foreign a hateful glare. This is a trap. Foreign is an assassin of the Winter Council, and he's come here to kill you. Grabbing his weapon, Foreign shouts forcefully, Watch out, she's stronger and deadlier than she looks. Slay her before she kills us both. A trap? What are you talking about? His wound is just for show. He's unharmed and full of strength. His goal is to lure you in so his cronies can attack you. I bet they're hiding nearby, waiting for the right moment. Kaelessa surveys the seemingly barren landscape suspiciously. Foreign chuckles coldly. An ambush. Who is lying to us, her or our own eyes? Why would Foreign want to kill me? He's a cold-blooded assassin sent by the Winter Council. That cabal of scumbags dispatches him whenever it needs an inconvenient truth covered up. And as for anyone unlucky enough to learn such truths, Truths that might sully our people's good name, well, he washes it all away with their blood. Thorin gives you a serious look and says, enunciating his every word, "My kin, whom will you believe? Me, a dark hunter, or this drow? Why did you decide to intervene?" You spared me. Let's say I'm repaying my debt. She gives you a stony look. Would you think that since I'm a drow, I don't know the meaning of honor? You'd say both your souls are black and neither of you are trustworthy. Thorin, I'm coming to help. I believe Kaelessa. Your deception ends here. None of this concerns me. I'm leaving. Just turn around and leave. I guess that would prove whether Kaelessa was telling the truth or not. Like, it's a pretty good answer if you're not looking at it from a gameplay point of view. Because you could be like, nah, I'm gonna leave. If Thorin attacks you in the back, you're pretty certain it was Thorin who was the bad guy. If Kaelessa attacks you, you're fairly certain it was Kaelessa. But if neither attacks you, you can, or like, you know, if you can work it out. You can work it out. Anyway, I believe Kaelessa. I was right. Thorin rises to his feet. His movements make it obvious that his injured leg was nothing more than a ruse. That is a shame. If you had just believed me, this would have been over more quickly and less painfully. It's unlikely that my associates will grant you an easy death now. Not hiding his contempt, Thorin nods in the direction of the dark elves that have appeared out of the shadows. My kin, if I could explain the truth to you, even you would see that your death is necessary. Alas, I do not have the right to do that. Please, just believe me and accept your death with an easy heart. Thorin, have you gone mad? I was tasked with keeping the secrets Kaelessa discovered from getting out. Knowing your reputation, I was certain that you would otherwise have unearthed them in short order. Therefore, I had no choice but to do this. No one is to blame for this, it's just the way things turned out. Who do you really serve? Thorin's voice is full of pride. I serve my people and no one else. Being an elf is not just a privilege, it's an obligation I bear with honor, no matter how heavily it may weigh on me at times. With a grave expression he adds quietly, I believe you can relate, my kin. Other races are unfamiliar with this feeling of duty to one's own kind, but you and I, we understand all too well. Kaelessa's words are cold and biting. Liar! You serve a pack of unscrupulous scumbags, a clique of self-righteous schemers. In order to protect their lies, you murder the innocent, and then you hide behind words like duty. How could you ally yourself with a drow? Kaelessa, no offense. Are you a demon worshipper? His voice trembles tragically. I did not seek this perverted alliance, yet it was inevitable. These extreme circumstances forced me to end your life. Anamora also sought your death, so joining forces was mutually beneficial. If things were different, I would be the first to rise up against her, but it just so happens that you have suddenly become a greater threat to my nation than she is. Kaelessa is scowling, her tone acerbic. The Winter Council believes that honor is the perfect shield against any accusation of ignominious acts. Why did you ask for my help in your hunt for Kaelessa? I would have preferred not to involve you in this matter and to put her to death myself. Then I wouldn't have had to kill you as well. Thorin sighs quietly. But after my first clash with Kaelessa, I realized I didn't have the strength. Thus I decided to use you instead. And I provided some motivation. I set up those skirmishes with the Drow so that my words would seem more plausible. I regret I had to stoop to such baseness, and even more I regret that it was unsuccessful. Can we talk this out? Shaking his head sadly, Thorin says in a quiet voice, I'm afraid not, Commander. We can't. Well then you'll pay for your deception, elf. One odd thing to say, right? It's the equivalent of, like, if somebody has caused you any problems in real life, you can just go, I'll pay for your deception, human. It's just an odd thing to say if you happen to be of the same race, but anyway. Thorin addresses you in a calm, somewhat sorrowful manner. I am sorry for having to do this. Believe me, I take no pleasure in carrying out this order, but circumstances are stronger than our desires.
We will be victorious!
I am going to annihilate you. You're already dead. You just don't know it yet. Please don't kill Kaelessa before it's even my turn. Alright, turn that one on. One of those, one of those. Alright. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Turn 1. All options open. I think we do a Burst of Glory for the extra to hit. Cool. Drow, Nagus. Again, still shooting Kaelessa? Why? I mean, I get why, but like, why? Rage. And attack. Come on. Come on. There we go. I can't believe we missed 3 times out of 4 on it when we only needed to roll like a 3 on the first hit. Alright, Kaelessa. Yeah, you're not dead. You're in like, I'm sort of dead state. That's fine. Alright. I didn't do your personal buffs. Probably should have. But I didn't. Thorn?
The light take you!
That's fine. Arushale. Shoot. Oh, right, because he can't die. It does that horrible thing where you don't get all your shots. Alright, should have shot somebody else. Fair enough. This is a haste situation. Yeah. I love how they're all actually taking damage from my cold hit. Nobody has done that in ages. Like, actually taking damage from it. One of them over there. Seems like that could be useful. Okay. Our turn. Now, are they all hidden? What's going on here? Invisibility greater. How about no? Okay, doesn't do anything to them. Okay, so it's just an inherent ability. Oh, that's annoying. Hey, 0 damage. Nice. Wendewog? Get going.
No match for me.
Oh, she didn't manage to kill one. That's fine. Them all being invisible is kind of the most annoying thing. Beyond that, I don't really care. Attack.
Into the fray.
Our turn here. I think probably just shoot it. I didn't do all of her buffs either. I forgot to do the poison one. Not that it matters, but I just realized I didn't do a great job buffing. How about chain lightning? How do you feel about lightning? Are you immune? No. Awesome. One dead. Okay, Shadow Demon's going. Was it going to give Nenio another turn? It is. Oh, nice. Well, you know. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's fine. More chain lightning. I love the little, like, plonk noise it made there.
Out of my sight!
Hey, we hit. Hey, don't hit my water elemental. It's not cool.
Strike with all your might.
Nice. Good damage. Okay. That's fine. Attack.
They'll beg me to stop.
It's just dead. You killed my water elemental. How could you? I mean, I know how you could do it, but like, why? Why could you, I guess is what I'm really trying to ask.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Shoot him.
I will resist.
Shadow Demon's going for it. Lightning Bolt. Chain lightning, but whatever, close enough.
I will see to your demise.
Okay. Try to see a way to do this. Yeah, go around here and then attack.
We can do it.
Cool. Yeah, you guys don't appear to be invisible. This may turn out to be a problem for you. Nope, they still have concealment, huh? That's fine. Hey, nice attacks of opportunity. Nice crit. Alright, shoot him. Nice crit. Again, for the AoE spread damage. Okay, shoot.
Should have listened to reason.
Shoot.
Precision and grace.
Nice. Well, attack. Should now be getting attacks of opportunity on all of them. That's fine. Attack. This one.
Take you!
Prepare yourself.
That's all okay. Shoot it.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I'll make short work of this.
Hey, it hit. Kill. Well, you tried. Kill. Kill.
To the fray!
Crucially. Got it. Even in the face of death, Thorin maintains a calm, melancholic expression. I knew I would die like this, on the edge of the world, defending the threads of nobility that weave my race into a single, glorious nation. Well, at least I do not die in vain. Whose orders are you following? He smiles sadly. You think that, since I'm at death's door, I will reveal the secrets of my superiors? You're mistaken. I and others like me know how to make our hearts stop beating before any treacherous words can spill from our mouths. I will remain loyal until the end. Aren't you ashamed of what you did? After giving you a long look, Thorin says, You, most of all, should understand, my kin. Duty is to our kind is above honor. You know what? He's dead. We'll not lay into him. Rest in peace. Thorin closes his eyes and a quiet, peaceful breath escapes his lips. His chest stops heaving and the fingers he had wrapped around his weapon go limp. There's a deep bitterness in Kaelessa's voice. He even managed to die gracefully despite being a complete scoundrel. Can I finally get an explanation as to what just happened? Thorin wasn't a dark hunter, he was just a hunter. He served the Winter Council, a powerful elven organization. It wants me dead because I've learned of a very dark secret. That's why they sent Thorin to kill me, and everyone I could possibly have told about it, meaning you, soldier. Tell me about yourself, the whole truth. With a weary sigh, she says in a hollow voice, I was born in Kionan, in the blessed forests of the elves. I was different back then, pure and noble, but no matter how beautiful and fair Kionan was, it had its share of injustice, cruelty, and crimes committed with impunity, and I never could stand crimes going unpunished. I joined the Sunset Wasps, a secret sect of vigilantes dedicated to Calistria. By night, we would bring justice to those whom the law had failed to punish. Liars, traitors, molesters, murderers. But the further we went, the more our doubts grew. We asked ourselves, how reliable was the information we were getting? Could there have been any mistakes? Alas, it was too late. The whole time we were puppets in the hands of a priestess of Deskari by the name of Animora. That monster had been toying with us, using us to kill innocents. The wasp was revealed to be a locust, and we were unmasked as criminals, outcasts. We were wanted and had nowhere to turn. The only option was to bend the knee to Animora, who promised us protection. I was the only one who refused. I was captured and taken by force. Then, under Animora's watchful eye, our apprenticeship began. We did dark, horrible things, bathing in violence and spite. Myself included, I did them too. At first I was controlled by magic, then they broke me, and the dark fate, the curse of our people, took us one by one, until it finally embraced me as well. When I saw the monster I had become, I mustered what remained of my will and fled. I wanted to tell everyone the truth, to tell them how we were caught in the demon's trap, let the world know about the dark fate. But Animora's hunters, my fellow comrades, they came for me, and they weren't the only ones as it turned out. Tell me more about Animora. She is a true Drow, One who was never a normal elf, and even among Drow she is a dangerous monster, the deadliest of Deskari's servants. Fear her. Her flesh nurses swarms of terrifying creatures, and her mind, well, I've learned the danger of her guile firsthand. What's the Dark Fate? It's been assumed since time immemorial that the Drow were either a degenerate branch of our kind or an abhorrent perversion, a mockery fostered by the dark gods. But the truth is that the chasm between the elves and the Drow is much smaller than one might think. Any elf can become a Drow, absolutely anyone. Whenever an elf commits an unthinkable evil, letting darkness into their heart, they may one day transform. The Dark Fate is a state of the soul, an unrepentant malefactor who detests the light. An elf like that is no different from a Drow, both in appearance and in spirit, and thus they become a Drow. Kaelessa smiles mirthlessly. Her face shows the immense fatigue of months of wandering, fighting for survival. Such cruel irony that the elves were trying so desperately to convince everyone they have nothing to do with the Drow, the most vile, horrid race in the world, and it turns out that the distance between a normal elf and a Drow was but a single step. The Winter Council, what sort of organisation is it? The Winter Council is a legend, but few doubt its existence. Said to be a clique of influential elves of Caonan, a mysterious group that watches over the interests of elvenkind, protecting them by any means necessary. Murder, espionage, blackmail, no tool is excessive for them if the reputation and honour of the elven nation are at stake. When I decided to tell the world the truth about the Dark Fate, the bane of our kind, I signed my own death warrant in the eyes of the Winter Council. They don't want elves to be tarnished by their association with the ignoble Drow. They're too scared of being held responsible for the crimes of their dark cousins. It's better to hide this dangerous truth than destroy everyone who knows it. I see, so what now? Now I ask one last favour of you. I still have friends left in Caonan. Real friends, ones I can trust. Send a letter to Avinara, to the leader of the Border Defenders. Recount my tragic tale so it doesn't die as the Winter Council wants it to, since I won't have the chance to speak this truth myself. Because you will have to end my life now, soldier. She looks at you calmly, wearily. There is neither threat nor fear in her words, only a plea for acceptance of the inevitable. What if you can still be saved? If there's a dark fate, could there be a light fate? Maybe good deeds could heal you. With a bitter smile, Kaelessa shakes her head. A light fate, wouldn't that be nice? But no such blessing exists. The road to darkness goes only one way, and I've almost reached its end. The dark impulses in my head have been growing stronger by the day. It's been getting harder and harder to remain myself, to resist the urges. I've spent all my strength. When I saw Thorn dying, I almost howled in delight. I wanted to dig my nails into his face, gouge out his eyes, and mangle him. Rejoice. It's not me anymore. The beast I've been turned into, and it will break free very soon. These are the last minutes of the old Kaelessa's life. Please, don't delay and spare me the fate of becoming a monster. Is the curse that's demanding... Is the curse that's demanding... Let me try this again. Is the curse that's damning you truly stronger than a passionate heart? Stronger than a pure soul? Even as a Drow, you'll retain your memory, your personality. You could still do good, some good, and struggle against the call of evil as before. Kaelessa covers her eyes wearily. Apparently I'm also covering my eyes wearily given how this is going. I understand why you'd want to believe this so badly. You're afraid that you might be damned too. I don't know, maybe you will ascend from the darkness, but that path is closed to me now. I'm exhausted, I can't fight any longer. Why do you seek death? The dark fate is claiming me. I can feel the malevolence and the hatred in my heart growing fiercer with each day that passes. The memories of the crimes I was forced to commit are clouding the world before me. I refuse to tread this path any further, to turn into a monster. If you have any mercy, I beg of you, kill me and end my torment. No, we're not going to do it. And to be fair, we've made this exact choice before when we met the undead in Soasil's first companion quest area. I think we met an undead there and we said we're not going to kill you. Same thing here. We're not going to do it. You know, it's not our place to do that. I won't do it. I never said you had a choice. Goodbye, soldier. I kind of suspected that she might do something, but there we have it. Ooh, wow. Tons of stuff. Well, we'll have all this. Forn also has his own set of stuff. Any of it any good? Not really, but it'll sell for a lot. I can tell you that. Everybody? Oh, I'm in turn-based mode? Weird. What happened? I think that we were meant to, like... Yeah, I think that what was meant to happen is it was meant to be in real time, and then you were meant to, like, kill her, but in turn-based mode she just straight up dies. Well, there is loot here. Okay. We'll grab it. Where's the way out? It's up
Let
here.
us be off.
Okay. Can you move normally? No. Not really. I thought I'd check. Because, you know, he's got freedom of movement and all that. So there's some loot up here
Let's
as well.
move.
Okay. Get it? Right. Keep going. Didn't really expect for there to be this much on the road back to Dresden. But hey, that's another quest off the list. Cool. It must trigger when you leave. I guess it's... Maybe it just triggers on this path. Like literally taking this path is what triggers it. That's possible. Anyway. Now that I did that, which was entirely pure luck, I'm going to teleport back to Dresden. Yeah. And... Oh, I need to make a decision about Kaylessa's final decision. Ooh. Letter about Kaylessa. We get 50 marksmen for that as well. Hoo-hoo. Or I can hide it. I get 5 Shadow Dancers. Shadow Dancers better be absolutely amazing if you get 5 of them compared to 50 marksmen. That is definitely a value proposition it's saying there. Saying like, well, if you, you know, you can have these 5 which are obviously worth 50 of the others. So you're effectively saying that 250 marksmen are equal to your 5 Shadow Dancers, which seems unlikely, but anyway. That's what I was suggesting. We also got some lore books, or lore stuff here as well. Where are we? It's... we got Kaylessa... did we not? Thought we got some things that were called like Kaylessa's... No, I guess we didn't. I thought we got like a letter from her. It doesn't look like that's the case. In key items, maybe? Or in these types of items? Templars Missive, Time Worn Note, Diary, Devil's Contract, Unsigned, the book that we shall follow forever. May Canabras be damned. Yeah, we don't have Kaylessa's thing. It definitely said that we got it in here, didn't it? Come back this way, come back this way. Yeah. There's a lot here. So it was kind of like... Here was when we got it, I think. Somewhere like that. To be fair, it doesn't actually say it again. So maybe we didn't. I guess if it doesn't say it in there, we probably didn't get it. But anyway, basically what the letter did, because you can get it if you kill her immediately in Canabras, the letter basically just tells you the same story that she told you. So it's kind of pointless. I can see why they didn't give it to you. It's just weird because I was sure I read that we got it. Anyway, that's fine. Right. I'm going to do a save. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to head into Dresden, sell our stuff. We're then going to go to the Temple of the Good Hunt. We're going to deal with what we need to deal with there. We're going to head back to Dresden. We're going to find the Midnight Fane. And we're no doubt going to end Chapter 3 because really we don't have anything left to do. Although this is the last one to complete the quest, so we might have to make the decision. We should have the exact amount of time to do that. Anyway, right, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.